The Denmark national football team represents Denmark in men's international football competition and is controlled by the Danish Football Association, the governing body for the football clubs which are organized under DBU. Denmark's home stadium is Parken Stadium in the Østerbro district of Copenhagen, and their head coach is Kasper Hjulmand. Denmark were the winners of the football at the 1906 intercalated games and silver medalists at the 1908 and 1912 Olympics. However, as amateurs who prohibited their internationals from becoming professionals at foreign clubs, Denmark did not qualify for the FIFA World Cup until 1986, although they won another Olympic silver in 1960. Since 1983, the team has continuously been visible as a solidly competitive side, with the triumph in the 1992 European Championship in Sweden as its most prominent victory, defeating defending champions the Netherlands in the semi-final and Germany in the final. They also won the 1995 King Fahd Cup, defeating Argentina in the final. Their best World Cup result was achieved in 1998, where they narrowly lost 3-2 in a quarterfinal against Brazil. Denmark also made the second round in 1986, 2002 and 2018. Apart from the men's senior level team, Denmark competes with a women's national team and has teams at various youth levels for both men and women. Most prominently the under-21 national team. Historically, the A-level team competed in the Olympics until and including the 1988 tournament, whereafter Olympic Games count as under-21 national games. In addition to the A-level team and youth teams, Denmark also has a special league national team named Liga Landsholdet, with the best Danish footballers from the Nordic leagues. Liga Landsholdet was created in January 1983, and has played unofficial games for the national team during the winter break of the Nordic leagues every year since, save for 2005 and 2011. Sometimes the media also refer to Liga Landsholdet as Denmark's B team, as the best Danish footballers selected for the A team often play in leagues outside of the Nordic countries. As such, the national team coach has on several occasions outlined the purpose of having unofficial matches played by Liga Landsholdet as an opportunity of testing new potential upcoming Danish players for the A team. On the 18th of April 1897, a game was played in Hamburg when a selection team from the Danish Football Association defeated a selection team from the Hamburg Altona Football Association 5-0. The first three editions of the Olympic football event in 1900 to 1906 had an unofficial status, as the event was not yet open for national football teams to compete, and only had limited participation of 3 or 4 club teams from a few nations. Denmark had no club team invited in the 1900 Olympics and the 1904 Olympics, but then received a special invitation for the 1906 Olympics to compete against one Greek club team, and they won the event, and thereby an unofficial gold medal. 2 years later, in the first official football tournament at the 1908 Olympics, Denmark won a silver medal. At the next Olympics, in 1912, the team again won a silver medal, which was followed by a golden era from July 1912 until August 1920, with Denmark ranked most of the time as number 1 in the world by the ELO ranking. Although Denmark figured fairly prominently in the pre-FIFA World Cup era, international success would elude them for years from the first World Cup in 1930 and forward. Despite the country's ability to produce outstanding football talents, the Danish Football Union only had the ambition to send the national team to play friendly matches, and in the regional tournament, the Nordic Championship, from October 1920 until June 1948, when DBU opted to set their sights higher, they allowed the national team to start contesting the Olympics again, promptly resulting in a bronze medal at the 1948 Olympics. After, the team only reached the quarter-final at the 1952 Olympics, with the DBU choosing not to contest the next 1956 Olympics, as football remained an amateur pastime. Most of the best Danish footballers moved abroad to make a living, and due to DBU enforcing the rule to bar all professionals from the national team, it started to become difficult to assemble a highly competitive team. Denmark experienced their next revival at the 1960 Olympics with a third set of Olympic silver medals. This was followed by another notable performance at the 1964 European Nations Cup, where Denmark impressively finished in fourth place. However, this finish was considered by many as being more the result of a comparatively easy draw rather than a result of a well-playing team. In order for Denmark to qualify for the semi-final, they only had to defeat Malta, Albania and Luxembourg. In the semi-final, Denmark fell 0-3 to the Soviet Union, then lost the bronze match to Hungary. The strict rule of only allowing amateurism at the national team was finally abolished by the DBU. In May 1,